Okay, we're starting out with the C shaping, which is this picture right here. And we'll start at the open end, which is right in front of the ear. Okay, so you'll make your shaping. Okay. Okay, and then we'll slice it out of this shaping. Oh, this is on. Is that okay? And then you place the pin curl right in that shaping. Now the tail of that pin curl needs to go up underneath the curl, and you want it to sit in that shaping. Now you come up right behind it, slice it out, ribbon the ends, hold that shaping, and continue doing that all the way up that shaping. You're slicing out of the shaping. It's a diagonal. Just like that paper shows you, the diagram we have from State Board. And we'll do 2 rows of this. Now some of you, I hold my shaping. You see how I'm holding it right there in that C shaping so that it don't tear up. Then I just take the ends of that pin curl and ribbon it and place it on that shaping and set it down. Now some I have seen say that it's hard to do it like that. They prefer to roll it down. And that's fine too. If that works better for you, go ahead and do it. But I just like to hold my shaping, at least I know it don't get distorted. Okay, and then I come up and I place one right behind it. So you use your all-purpose comb to do your shaping. Then you take your rat tail comb to do your slicing and picking up out of the shaping. You ribbon the ends and place that tail right up underneath and go all the way up. And there will not be a division or a separation. You want it to butt up right behind that one. I'm going to move to the next side just simply because to save time on this video. But this one on this side is the ridge curl. Okay, so you're going to make your shaping starting like at the corner of this eye, comb down and hold. Placing a ridge. Comb down and hold, comb down and hold. That forms your first ridge. Now you come up right behind that ridge and you go up. Now we're not trying to form a ridge back here. Okay, so you got a shaping, you got a ridge, and this is, you're forming now the ridge curl. You're going to slice out of that shaping starting at the open part of the C shaping. Always start making your pin curls from the open part of the C. Ribbon those ends and then just tuck the tail of that pin curl up underneath and slide it in. You see that the clips are going down because this is open to close. The other, on the other side, was open to close from the front going up. So it's going in the opposite direction. Slice out of that shaping, ribbon the ends, and lay it right on top of the other one, and continue down. And it really helps if you got naturally curly hair or hair that's been permed. That's the reason I wanted y'all to use the mannequin that's had the perm. It usually will work easier for you. Of course, I know you do have some long hair. Here's a piece of hair that got entangled in the section I had previously, so I just took it down and redid that one. Now you can divide this into two. You can have as many as you need, but I think it would be better to have the two than to have one large, thick pin curl. When you're at the board, this is the type of pin curl you'll have to do. You don't take these down and dry them. They are just mainly wanting you to see how you put them in. Now, we want to make sure that we don't cover up our ridge. So if it looks like it's being covered up, make sure you go back and make sure it's pronounced before it's going to show, because that's another thing that they're going to look for, the examiners. Now I'm going to go right up, same direction, up and back, and then slice out of that shaping another row of pin curls, going back and up with the open end being at the top, just like the other one was. Now if we was going to make a wave, we would have put it in alternate directions, but this is it says to go back with the second row in the same direction. And like I said, this is a state board technique that you'll be tested on. Yeah, I think it would help if this mannequin's hair was colored or lightened. Probably help with the texture too. Well, it's good to have these assistants. Okay, is there any questions about the pin curls so far?
Now when we start doing it, that'll be a different question.
Yeah, I think the tricky part is like getting the curling it under and making sure the tail is underneath.
Yes.
Making sure you're curling it the right way.
Yeah, and if it's got, this mannequin I don't think has any perm in it, but it would help it to stay in place and not fight you. That's what I say when I'm in a salon. This hair is really fighting me because it don't have no curl, it don't have no body. But we're in the business that we know what it takes to do that. Okay, that's your ridge curl, which is on this side of the picture diagram that you have from State Board. And this over here is the C, which we only started, but we didn't finish. I think this one about fell down, but we'll redo it. It was in that first section. Do I have time on this video to finish? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll just go in and do the pin curls on this one. Okay, so you see the clips are going, where do they start on this one?
At the C. At the open.
The C shaping, but you're starting, make sure we don't get hair from this back of this section either. They're starting at the open end, and the open end was where? Was it at the ear or at the top?
The top. The ear.
The ear. Uh-huh. On the other one, it was started at the top on the ridge. But on the C shaping, and it needs to be on this side of the head, on the mannequin's right side. If you're looking at it, it's our left, her right. But that's the way it has to be. So if you was to go in and put it on the wrong side, will they count off? Yes. Because they've got it on this diagram, this is the way they want it. They call that not following directions. So that's the reason I tell you, while you're learning, you need to have that in front of you. So you make sure you're getting it on the right side of the head at all times. So that's your ridge, and this is your C. Okay, you may get started.
We just